Hey, what's up everyone? Tedrick85 here, and today I'm gonna be talking about the USA-Portugal game that happened this past Sunday. And all I gotta say is, oh, I'm so close! The United States was seconds away from clinching a spot in the round of 16, up to a very late goal by Sylvester Varela from a very, very good Cristiano Ronaldo cross, which I have to be honest, I'm very surprised at the level he played in for the full 90 minutes, considering he has a bum knee, but credit is where credit is due. Ronaldo played a good game for Portugal, so from a neutral standpoint, you could say that Portugal did deserve the draw, but at the same time, this is a rather cruel way for the U.S. not to win the game. But oh well, I'm going to be talking about the positives in that. Pretty much the same players that showed up against Ghana were very prominent here. Clint Dempsey and Jermaine Jones immediately come to mind because they were the two goal scorers. And I think they're the ones that contributed the most in this game. And Tim Howard once again was solid in net. I know there was at least 3 or 4 good chances by the Portuguese to get more goals than that. And speaking of the team, the ability of them to come back from 1-0, especially after giving up a 5th-minute goal by Nani, shows the grit of this game, of this team. Which I know I said that against Ghana about how strong they are and how much determination they have, but you really got to give credit for them to be able to come back and fight back like that and come within seconds of winning the game. And I have to say that I thought DeMarcus Beasley played a much better game than he did against Ghana. Mind you, he wasn't great, but he was good. I thought he played better than what he did, which still probably isn't going to be good enough, especially against a strong opponent like Germany, but let's hope there's an upward trend. But the one player that did not make an upward trend that needed to was Michael Bradley. This is the second straight game in which he looked pretty abysmal, to be honest. You know, this was supposed to be one of the key players for the Americans, but so far he has done very little to help the cause. And that he looks, like I said before in the Ghana video, he looks very unsure about himself, especially when pushing the ball forward. Seems to be losing possession needlessly, and he just looks relatively lost out there. And I think he could do a much better job, and he needs to do a better job against Germany. And the back four still does not look completely confident yet, which I'm sure they're growing in confidence. I know that there's some bright spots for them during the Portugal game that looked like they were able to hold their own, but at the same time, if they don't want to get killed by Germany, they're going to have to give Tim Howard some help in that, and that's going to be crucial, because Germany has weapons in every single position in the outfield. So, but yeah, speaking of the Germany game, the U.S. needs to get a positive result, either a win or a draw, to progress to the round of 16. They can get through with a loss versus Germany, but they have to hope that they not lose heavily, or either Portugal or Ghana win big, because if that's the case, Portugal or Ghana could make up the goal difference and the U.S. can be knocked out. So it's going to be interesting. I assume that both Germany and U.S. are going to go out for the win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they just are going to be content with a draw, because that's pretty much what both teams need. And I'm sure Germany doesn't want to put themselves in a position where they find themselves losing and have to worry about Portugal or Ghana making up the goal difference, even though that Germany has a far superior goal difference than either one of those teams. So it should be a really good game. It's going to be a very tense game. So but yeah, the U.S. is very much alive, and I still think they have a very good shot of advancing. I mean, if you have asked me this before the tournament, which I said before the tournament, I didn't think they were going to get out of the group. But with as confident in how cohesive they are as a team, give or take a few bad performances by individual players, I think they have a really good shot of making it out of group. And that's pretty much it for this video, so thank you for watching. I know whoever's watching this that's interested in the World Cup are going to be excited as I am about the US and Germany game to see how everything plans out, not only for them, but the Ghana-Portugal game should be a cracker of a game too, so It's gotta be fun. It's gotta be tense, but it should be fun. And I expect a few surprises along the way. So, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.